Sports Director Dwayne Leslie.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Region 8 basketball tournament as we get set for action tonight from the Phil Jackson Fieldhouse. The first game featuring the Mandaree Warriors and the Trenton Tigers. As you can hear in the background, the playing of our national anthem. And so right away, let's pause for this 1-minute timeout. Everyone, welcome to the Region 8 quarterfinal round. As tonight we have basketball, girls Class B basketball, Region 8 style, as the Trenton Tigers take on the Mandaree Warriors. Tonight, the Trenton Tigers come in as the number 1 seed out of District 16. The Mandaree Warriors come in as the number 4 seed out of District 15. Should be an interesting matchup. In talking with both coaches, it appears that both teams like to play a wide-open style of basketball, so it should be an interesting matchup tonight here from the Region 8 tournament. The introduction now of the starting lineups being conducted on the floor. As far as if you missed it last night from the Region 8 tournament, in the first round of the quarterfinal round, Powers Lake defeated Alexander 54-49, and Watford City defeated Tioga 59-46. So that means Powers Lake and Watford City advance on into the first semifinal game on Monday night. And then the two winners tonight between the Trenton Tigers and the Mandaree Warriors, and the second game coming up tonight featuring the Parshall Braves and the Trinity Christian Crusaders. The winners there will advance on into the second semifinal game on Monday night. So a lot of basketball action coming your way on 660 Keys Country. We're glad you're along. We hope you enjoy the broadcasts of these tournament games, all brought to you by the 660 Sports Club sponsors. We will go through the starting lineups for you as they're being introduced on the floor. First of all, for the Mandaree Warriors, they are the visiting team on the scoreboard. Starting at one guard will be number 23, a 5'5 senior, Janelle Spotted Horse. The other guard will be number 31, a 5'4 senior, Adele Phelan. Up front for the Mandaree Warriors will be number 33, a 5'4 senior, Terry Johnson. The other forward will be number 43, a 5'6 junior, Samantha Lucio. And the center tonight for the Mandaree Warriors, number 41, Sandy Youngberg. She is a 5'9 junior. The Mandaree Warriors are coached by Sherry Turner. The starting lineup for the Trenton Tigers, they'll start the same way they've started all year. Starting in the backcourt at one guard will be number 30, a 5'4 junior, Stacy Slater. The other guard will be number 20, a 5'10 junior, Kelly Ryder. Up front for the Mandaree Warriors, at a forward will be number 22, a 5'10 junior, Lacey Turcott. The other forward will be number 40, a 5'10 junior, Katie Hoffman. The center tonight for the Trenton Tigers, will be number 50, a 5'11 senior. That would be Trish Ledoux. The Trenton Tigers are coached by Bob Turcott. As we look at some other scores this afternoon from around the state, a lot of football action, a lot of basketball action, all kinds of... Basketball tournament. The Trenton Tigers, the Mandaree Warriors, about set to do battle here in this quarterfinal game tonight. The second game coming up will feature the Partial Braves against the Trinity Christian Crusaders. The lineups for the Mandaree Warriors, they'll go with Janelle Spotted Horse, Adele Phelan in the backcourt, Terry Johnson, Samantha Lucio up front. The center is Sandy Youngberg. For the Trenton Tigers, they have Stacy Slater, and Callie Ryder in the backcourt, Lacey Turcotte, Katie Hoffman up front, and in the middle is Trish Ledoux. The officials about ready for this one. Lacey Turcotte will jump against Sandy Youngberg, and we're about set for basketball action. As the officials, Scott McPherson and Jason Sondheim, get things organized on the floor. The officials checking out the basketball. Now went over and got a new one, as they didn't like the feel of the first one they had, so they'll try to get a new basketball, and we're about set to get underway. Mandaree and Trenton. The tip controlled in front court by the Trenton Tigers. A shot by Hoffman, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Pulled away by Mandaree, but they stepped out of bounds. And so the ball will belong to the Trenton Tigers in front court. No score, just underway. Inbounding it, Slater for Trenton. Dumps it into Ledoux. Out front now to Ryder. Mandaree opens in a man-to-man defense. This was Slater with it between the circles. Slater drives into the free throw line, kicks it left side, underneath to Ryder. And pass for Trish Ledoux. Up and good. Callie Ryder to Trish Ledoux, and Trenton breaks out on top, 2-0. Back come the Mandaree Warriors. This is Youngberg with it. Pass down intended for Terry Johnson underneath the basket, slapped out of bounds, and it'll belong to Mandaree in front court. On the inbounds, Johnson attempted to get it into Youngberg. Slapped away from her, out of bounds. It'll still belong to Mandaree in front court. Just underway, 2-0. Trenton with the lead. Inbounding it, Johnson gets it into Spotted Horse to Phelan. Phelan dribbles around outside, holds up 2 fingers, being guarded there by Ryder. Trenton opens it in man-to-man defense. Phelan on a drive, has the ball loose on the floor. Here's Lucio, a shot from the left side, no good. There for the rebound, Hoffman pulls it down, clears it in backcourt. Here's up ahead, Trish Ledoux all alone, goes up off the glass, her shot up and good. Trish Ledoux, her second bucket, 4-0, Trenton with the lead. Back comes Mandaree. This is Youngberg with it, gets it to Johnson, left corner, Lucio. Her shot from there is good. A 2-pointer for Samantha Lucio. 4-2, Trenton with the 2-point lead. Down court with it come the Tigers. Here's a shot left side by Turcotte, Lacey Turcotte, a 3-pointer. High archer goes in from about 18 feet out, and a timeout on the floor called by the Mandaree Warriors. So with 6:33 to go first quarter, 7-2, Trenton with the lead over Mandaree. We'll be back in.
They sell Goodyear tires and do auto service work like complete computerized alignment and balancing on 4-wheel drive vehicles, autos, and of course light trucks. Crosby Tire and Body Shop. They will take good care of your vehicle from top to bottom.
Time back in. Mandaree gets the ball in front court. Ball slapped out of bounds by Ryder of the Trenton Tigers. Mandaree will inbound it in front of the scorer's bench. This is Johnson. Johnson with it in front court. Goes at a high post now to Youngberg. Youngberg loses the handle on us. Picks it up. Puts up a shot. No good. There for the rebound. Hoffman pulls it away for Trenton. Quickly down court. There's a Turcotte with it. A drive to the bucket. Goes up off the glass. Her shot up and good. Lacey Turcotte, her 5th point in backcourt. This is Johnson with it down the left side against Hoffman. Johnson, bounce pass right side. Here's Phelan, a shot, no good. Or Spotted Horse, rather. The rebound pulled away by Mandaree. That is Youngberg out front with it to Johnson. Here's a shot underneath by Phelan, is up and good. 9-4, a 5-point Trenton lead. Back come the Tigers. This is Slater with it. Goes left side to Turcotte. Right side to Ryder. She's going to try a 3-pointer. Looks short, it is. Therefore, the rebound. Spotted Horse pulls it away for Mandaree. We start back the other way. Gives it left side to Johnson. Johnson goes to the free throw line to Youngberg. Youngberg's going to be called for a travel. Turnover number 2 on Mandaree. So with 5:20 to go, first quarter, 9-4. Trenton with the lead. Back come the Tigers. Slater with it. Holds up a fist, goes right side. Cut off there by Phelan, but a whistle and a hold foul going to be called against Adele Phelan. That would be her first personal foul, first team foul on Mandaree. And so inbounding it across the way will be the Trenton Tigers. The Warriors, the number 4 seed out of District 15. The Tigers, the number 1 seed out of 16. Pass underneath for Trish Ledoux. A whistle and a hold foul underneath called against the Mandaree Warriors. Sandy Youngberg picks up the personal foul. That's her first, second team foul on Mandaree. So with 5:04 to go first quarter, 9-4. Inbounding, and Hoffman gets it out to Slater. Slater right side to Turcotte. She's going to try another three-pointer on the front iron. No good. There for the rebound. Ryder dishes off to Hoffman underneath. Good. Katie Hoffman with a nice feed from Callie Ryder. She gets the bucket. 11-4. Trenton with the 7-point lead. Back come the Mandaree Warriors. This is Phelan with it in a drive. Kicks it right side to Spotted Horse. Now to Youngberg. Youngberg out front to Phelan, or check that, Johnson. Johnson drive into the free throw lane. Feeds underneath for Youngberg. Her shot up and good. Sandy Youngberg with the bucket. 11-6, a 5-point Trenton lead. Both coaches said this would be a wide open up and down ball game, and it started out that way. In the middle, here's Trish Ledoux. Her shot from inside the paint, no good. There for the rebound. Johnson pulls it away, and a whistle and a foul in backcourt called on Lacey Turcotte. Her first personal foul, first team foul on Trenton. So with 4:14 to go first quarter, 11-6. Trenton with the lead, Mandaree with the basketball. Lucio gets it into Johnson. Up ahead to Youngberg. Youngberg on a drive to the basket. Goes up off the glass for 2. Sandy Youngberg, her second basket, 11-8. A 3-point Trenton lead. 4 minutes to go first quarter. Timeout called by Bob Turcotte and the Trenton Tigers with the score. 3:59 to go in the first quarter. 11-8. Trenton with the lead over Mandaree. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Racing from the tracks in California, Illinois, and Kentucky. If you like gaming, the Convention and Visitors Bureau has expanded its gaming hours. Now, Friday through Sunday, the action starts at 2 o'clock. Free bingo Monday through Friday. Nightly drink specials. It's all at the El Rancho.
Welcome to Farmers Union Oil in Crosby, your Cenex station. Come on in and see the new facelift. New pumps are there to better serve you. Fuel is available 24 hours a day. Use the new card roll with your Cenex card or any major credit card. Stop in soon at Farmers Union Oil in Crosby. You can get gas or fuel any time of the day or night with card roll. The Farmers Union Oil Company in Crosby would like to wish good luck to all tournament teams, coaches, and fans. That's Farmers Union Oil Company in Crosby, your Cenex station.
With time back in, the Trenton Tigers inbound the ball. The pass in the middle goes to Tanya Coomer, who checked in during the timeout, and she was fouled. 2 shots coming for her. The first one was no good. With 3:52 to go first quarter, Coomer with one more shot. Goes up off the back iron, no good. There for the rebound. Turcotte puts it up. Her shot goes wide. In the middle, here's Ryder with the rebound. Her shot up and good. Callie Ryder stuffs in the rebound. 13-8, a 5-point Trenton lead. Back come the Mandaree Warriors. This is Johnson with it. Left corner goes to Phelan. Her shot is short. Underneath there, Spotted Horse. Scramble for the rebound. Loose on the floor. Lucio has it. And they go left side with it. This is Phelan. Rebound control by Mandaree. Here's Johnson on the drive to the bucket. Her shot no good. Hoffman on the rebound. Up head to Slater on a breakaway. Coast to coast. She goes up for the bucket. Stacy Slater on a breakaway coast to coast. 15-8. A 7-point Trenton lead. 3:08 to go first quarter. Back down court is Lucio. Up ahead to Youngberg. She goes up off the glass for 2 more. 6 points for Sandy Youngberg. 15-10. Back and forth we go. The Mandaree Warriors very, very quick. Back comes Trenton. Ryder with it. In the middle it goes Coomer. Left side to Turcotte. Her 3-pointer on the front iron. No good. There for the rebound. Youngberg pulls it away from Mandaree. Up ahead to Phelan. Phelan down the right side now goes between the circles to Johnson. Johnson dumps in the middle for Youngberg. Out front with it, here's Phelan. A shot from beyond the free throw line. Her shot there, no good. Long rebound goes off in the corner. Last touch by Mandaree. It'll belong to the Trenton Tigers. Turnover number 3 On the Mandaree Warriors substitution, Aaron Ling checks into the Trenton lineup now. Replaces Callie Ryder. 2:27 to go. First quarter, 15-10 the score. Back comes Trenton. Here's a shot out front by Slater. No good. There for the rebound. Spotted Horse pulls it away for Mandaree. We start back the other way. Leaves it in backcourt to Phelan. Now to Johnson. Johnson will orchestrate the offense out front. Man-to-man defense for the Trenton Tigers in the middle of the paint. Ball slapped away from behind by Slater. Gets it up ahead to Turcotte. Turcotte left side. Wants a three-pointer in the middle of the paint to Hoffman. Back out to Turcotte. Right side it goes to Ling. Ling stops inside the three-point line. Her shot there, no good. Long rebound comes out to Slater for Trenton. And the Tigers retain possession of it. Coomer, right side to Ling. Ling double-teamed on the right corner. Still double-teamed. Looks to get rid of it. Now gets to Hoffman. 1:39 to go. Underneath it goes Coomer. Her shot up off the glass and good. Tanya Coomer, her first basket. 17-10, a 7-point Trenton lead. Back comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it to Phelan, left side. Now Phelan comes back between the circles, holds up two fingers, goes right side with it to Spotted Horse. Right side it goes to Youngbird. Pass underneath, kind of a give and go underneath the Spotted Horse. The ball slapped out of bounds by Trenton. Now substitutions. Hoffman will come out of the Trenton lineup along with Turcotte, being replaced by Trish Ledoux and Callie Ryder. Inbounding it, Lucio gets it into Phelan for Mandaree. Her shot there, no good. Rebound comes off to Spotted Horse. Gets it outside to Youngbird. Youngbird cut off at the free throw line. Now gives right side with it to Phelan. Phelan will bring it back between the circles. Still on the dribble. Now goes left side, or right side rather, to Johnson. Underneath it goes to Youngbird. Her shot off the glass, bounces around, drops in. Sandy Youngbird racking up the points. Give her 8. 17-12, a 5-point Trenton lead. 46 seconds left to go in the quarter. Slater back with it for Trenton. Here's a long three-pointer by Ling. Her shot no good. There for the rebound. Phelan pulls it away for Mandaree, and we start back the other way. 33 seconds left to go in the quarter. Johnson, Phelan. Phelan left side. Now dribbles out between the circles. Almost lost the handle on it. Picks it up. Now goes right side with it to Lucio. Bounce pass underneath for Youngbird, but a whistle and a hold foul underneath coming against Tanya Coomer. For the Trenton Tigers, that would be her first personal foul, second team foul on Trenton. And so with 20 seconds left to go in the quarter, Mandaree with the inbounds pass underneath their own basket. Lucio bounced underneath. Here's Youngbird again, all alone for two more. Sandy Youngbird having a tremendous first quarter here. 13 seconds left. Slater, right side to Ling. Ling in heavy traffic, and a whistle and a hold foul. Hold foul called on the Mandaree Warriors. 33, that would be Terry Johnson picks up the personal foul. Her first personal foul, fourth team foul on Mandaree. And so Trenton, with 7 seconds left, will inbound it underneath their own basket. 17-14, Trenton with the three-point lead. Ryder gets it into Slater. 6 seconds left. Slater, back to Ryder. Dumps it underneath. Pass intended for Coomer. Taken away from her by Youngbird. And that'll be it. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Trenton Tigers leading the Mandaree Warriors 17-14. We'll be back with the second quarter in 1 minute.
Folks around the area, and accidents cost everyone money through higher insurance rates. Safe drivers normally pay less for insurance than other higher-risk drivers. Practice defensive driving, wear your seatbelt, and keep your car in good condition. These safety tips are brought to you by Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company and Brad Johnson Insurance in Crosby. Call 1-800-371-4204.
Time back in as we start the second quarter. Mandaree has control of it. Here's a steal in backcourt by Turcotte for Trenton. Fourth turnover for Mandaree. Turcotte with it in front court. Gets it to Slater. Dump underneath. Pass intended for Hoffman. Stolen by Youngbird. Turnover number 2 on the Trenton Tigers. Sandy Youngbird has a total of 10 points. 10 out of the 14 points in that first quarter for Mandaree. Here's a shot left side by Lucio. No good. There for the rebound. Turcotte pulls it away. In backcourt. Gets it up ahead to Ryder. Left side to Slater. Slater goes cross court with it to Turcotte. Turcotte tried to dump underneath again for Hoffman. Knocked out of bounds. Good defense. Sandy Youngbird not only has 10 points so far in the ball game, she's played some awesome defense on the low blocks as Trenton tries to dump it inside to Hoffman. Here's a pass, left side for Slater. Too long on the shot. Rider with the rebound. Here's a long pass down court, up ahead to Phelan for Mandaree. Her shot up off the glass and good. Adele Phelan, her second basket, 17-16. A 1-point Trenton lead. Back come the Tigers. Underneath it goes Hoffman. Her shot up off the glass and good. Katie Hoffman, her second basket, 19-16. Back comes Mandaree Johnson with it. Lucio, she's going to try another three-pointer. Rolls around, two-pointer. Samantha Lucio, two-pointer, 19-18. Back comes Trenton. Underneath, Hoffman again. Goes up against Youngbird. Her shot up and good. 2 baskets in a row for Katie Hoffman. 6:20 to go, second quarter, 21-18. Trenton with the three-point lead. Back comes Mandaree. Phelan with it. Right corner goes to Youngberg. Back to Johnson. Johnson being guarded there by Slater. Man-to-man defense now for the Tigers. In the quarter, Youngberg has the ball slapped away from her. Now takes it to the basket. Her shot up and good. Sandy Youngberg racking them up here on this first half. 21-20. Trenton with the 1-point lead. Aaron Ling now checks into the ball game for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Trish Ledoux. Aaron Ling is a 5'7" junior. Substitution for Mandaree checking into the lineup. Replacing Phelan is Miranda Phelan. So Miranda Phelan replaces Adele Phelan for Mandaree. Back comes Trenton. This is Slater with it outside. Three-point line up and good. Stacy Slater couldn't find anybody to pass to, so buried a three-pointer beyond the free throw line. So that makes it 24-20. Pass down court goes out of bounds off the hands of Youngberg. Turnover number 5 on Mandaree. I'll tell you, in this game, you take your eye off the court for 1 minute and you miss something. 5:36 to go. 24-20. Back comes Trenton. Here's Ryder underneath to Turcotte. Her shot up and good. Lacey Turcotte with her 7th point. 26-20. 5:23 to go. Second quarter. Back with the Johnson. Into the free throw line. Stops. Dumps it left side. Underneath for Youngberg again. Her shot. Circus shot up off the glass and good. Sandy Youngberg having an outstanding first half. 26-22. Trenton with the 4-point lead. Pass underneath for Turcotte. She goes up off the glass. No good. But a whistle and a foul. Foul upcoming against Mandaree. That will go against Samantha Lucio. Her second personal. Team foul number 5 on the Mandaree Warriors. And to the free throw line will be Lacey Turcotte for the Trenton Tigers. 5:03 to go, second quarter. Lacey Turcotte will have 2 shots coming here. She eyes the bucket. Her first shot on the way. It's up and good. The 5'10" junior hits her first shot. She'll have 1 more. 27-20, or check that, 27-22, a 5-point lead for Trenton. Turcotte with 1 more shot can increase that lead. She does. 28-22, a 6-point lead for the Trenton Tigers. Back comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it. Johnson looks right side, now dribbles to the left, high post intended for Lucio. Picked up right side there by Phelan. Back to Lucio. Johnson to Phelan, looks underneath for Youngberg. Back out front again to Johnson. Johnson on a drive into the paint. Goes up off the glass. Her shot there, no good. Ryder on the rebound for Trenton. Gets it up to Slater. Quickly down court on the left side. Slater. Left corner to Turcotte. Her shot from the left side on the front iron, no good. There for the rebound is Youngberg. She pulls it away. A whistle and a foul in back court called against the Trenton Tigers. That'll go against Aaron Ling. She will pick up her first personal foul. Team foul number 3 on Trenton. And so with 4:28 to go in the second quarter, 28-22. Now into the ball game for the Mandaree Warriors. Martha Phelan checks in. This is Phelan, right side. Youngberg in the right corner. Pass underneath for Lucio. Hits the back iron. Loose ball picked up by Lucio. She's going to back out near three-point line. Inside the three-point line, she puts up a shot, and that's good. Samantha Lucio, her 6th point. On the inbounds pass, Mandaree slaps it out of bounds. 28-24. 4:08 to go, second quarter. The Tigers have it in backcourt. Now some full court pressure being applied by the Mandaree Warriors. They get it into Slater. Slater dribbles through traffic, left side, up ahead to Turcotte. Back to Slater. They'll set it up from there. Man-to-man defense now for the Mandaree Warriors. to Ling on the right side. Cross court with it to Slater. Down low on the left low blocks for Turcotte. She goes up and good. Lacey Turcotte posting up against Phelan. Got the easy bucket, 30-24, a 6-point lead for Trenton. Left corner, here's Phelan. A shot from there on the front iron. No good. There for the rebound. Slater pulls it away. Slater in backcourt, quickly down the right side, up ahead to Turcotte. Or Ling, rather. Ling goes into the paint. Her shot there, no good. Hoffman on the rebound. She backs in on Phelan. Her shot up and good. Hoffman with her 8th point, 32-24, an 8-point lead for the Trenton Tigers. So with 3:17 to go, second quarter. Timeout on the floor called by Mandaree. With the score, the Trenton Tigers leading the Mandaree Warriors 32-24. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Bank in Watford City is ready to visit with you. McKinsey County Bank has a complete loan portfolio from ag and business loans to car and vacation loans. Stop in today and visit with friendly and professional employees. McKinsey County Bank in Watford City, FDIC insured. Stop in today.
As time is back in, the Mandaree Warriors get the ball inbounds. It is stolen and tied up by Trenton. And now here's another steal by Mandaree. Here's Youngbird on a move to the basket. Her shot up and good. Sandy Youngbird with the basket. 32-26. Back comes Trenton. Moran down court. Ball's almost stolen by Mandaree. Scramble in the middle, picked out of there by Moran. Still controlled by Trenton in front court. Left corner goes to Hoffman. Out front to Turcotte. Back to Slater. To Ling. Cross court with it. Slater. Slater from three-point land puts a shot on the front iron. No good. Ling on the rebound. Pulls it away for Trenton. Out to Turcotte. A whistle and a foul called on Adele Phelan, who's back in the ballgame now for the Mandaree Warriors. Her second personal foul. Team foul number 6 on Mandaree. So inbounding and underneath their own basket will be the Trenton Tigers. And if we get a chance here, we'll check the lineup. We have 3 Phelans in there right now for Mandaree. Inbounds pass comes to Ling. Three-pointer on the back iron. No good. Hoffman with the rebound. Gets it out to Slater. Turcotte back to Slater. She'll try a three-pointer from the left side. No good. Ling on the rebound. And she goes down hard as she's tripped up by Samantha Lucio. And she'll pick up the personal foul. Her third personal foul. Team foul number 7 on Mandaree. And so that should be bonus time. Substitutions now. Hoffman comes into the ball game for Trish Ledoux, rather. Replaces Trish Ledoux back in the ball game for Trenton. Also into the ball game for Mandaree is Latoya Lonebear. She is a 5'6" senior. To the free throw line is Erin Ling. She will have 1 in the bonus. She has not scored as of yet tonight. Her first shot on the way. It's up and good. She'll have 1 more. Erin Ling is a 5'7" junior. We'll check the lineup for Mandaree. They have Youngbird still in there. Also in there, Martha Phelan. We have Latoya Lonebear. Second shot by Ling is no good. There for the rebound, Mandaree pulls it away. And we start back the other way. This is Youngbird. Up ahead to Martha Phelan. Now to Adele Phelan. Janelle Spotted Horse back in there for Mandaree. She has the ball at the free throw line. Her shot off the glass, no good. There for the rebound. Turcotte pulls it away for Mandaree. Turcotte in backcourt, gets it up ahead to Ling. Ling on a drive to the baseline. Cut off there by Janelle Spotted Horse. A whistle and a foul called against Janelle Spotted Horse. That would be her first personal foul. 8th team foul on Mandaree. And so to the free throw line will be Erin Ling. Callie Ryder checks into the Trent lineup, replacing Stacy Slater. Also into the lineup for Mandaree, Latoya Lonebear comes to the bench. She is replaced by Terry Johnson. So to the free throw line for 1 in the bonus will be Erin Ling. Her first shot on the way on the back iron, no good. Ledoux on the rebound, gets it out to Ling, to Turcotte. Cross court with it, Erin Ling, three-point line, shot from there, looks short it is. There for the rebound, Johnson pulls it away for Mandaree, and we start back the other way, 33-26. A 7-point lead for the Trenton Tigers. Back with it. This is Spotted Horse. A shot from the right side. No good. Ryder on the rebound. Had it slapped out of her hands out of bounds. Tied up by Hoffman and Janelle Spotted Horse. Possession arrow will belong to the Mandaree Warriors. Erin Ling comes out of the ball game for Trenton, replaced by Stacy Slater. So Johnson will inbound it for Mandaree. 1:21 to go, second quarter. They get it into Spotted Horse, out front with it to Phelan. Left corner to Johnson. Johnson on a drive into the paint. Kicks the right side, but no, a ball stolen by Turcotte. Turcotte in backcourt with it. Across the line. And they call her for over and back. Turnover number 3 on Trenton. And so with 1:07 to go, second quarter, 33-26. Mandaree will inbound it. You wonder how long they can keep up this pace. Back and forth they go. 33-26, Trenton with the lead. There's Youngbird with it. Right side to Phelan. Back to Johnson. To Spotted Horse. Left side to Adele Phelan. Now to Martha Phelan. Underneath it goes to Spotted Horse. Her shot there partially blocked by Trenton, out of bounds. It'll belong to Mandaree in front court. Terry Johnson will inbound it. They stack it up at the free throw line. Now they break. They get it to Martha Phelan. Out front to Adele Phelan. Back to Martha. Check that Adele Phelan now between the circles. Terry Johnson on the left side to Youngbird. Back out front to Adele Phelan in the middle of the paint to Youngbird. Ball slapped away. Loose ball on the floor. Shot by Martha Phelan, no good. There for the rebound. Hoffman pulls it away for Trenton. And the Tigers start down court with it. Hoffman up ahead to Slater. Slater holds it up, gets it out front to Ryder. Left side to Turcotte. Turcotte on a drive to the baseline. Got past her defender, goes up and in. Lacey Turcotte showing her quickness, just blew by her defender. 5 seconds left, 35-26. Trenton with the lead. Here's a shot at the buzzer to end the second quarter. No good. And that's the way the halftime will end, with the score. The Trenton Tigers leading the Mandaree Warriors 35-26. We'll be back with a game summary in 2 minutes. That's the first half of this quarterfinal game is in the books as the Trenton Tigers lead the Mandaree Warriors 35-26. The scoring at halftime for the Mandaree Warriors, one person doing most of the scoring, 16 points for Sandy Youngbird, as she by far and away the leading scorer in that first half, as she had 16 points, all on field goals. 6 points for Terry Johnson, 4 points for Janelle Spotted Horse, for their total of 26. For the Trenton Tigers in that first half, leading scorer was Lacey Turcotte with 13 points. An excellent half for Lacey Turcotte. She was a double-digit scorer for the Trenton Tigers. Then 8 points for Katie Hoffman, 5 points for Stacy Slater, 4 points for Trish Ledoux, and 2 points for Callie Ryder off the bench. For the Trenton Tigers, 2 points for Tanya Coomer, 1 point for Erin Ling, for their total of 35. No one off the bench for Mandaree scored. So that's how it stands at halftime, 35-26. Rebounding-wise, Trenton out-rebounded Mandaree 12-10. And as far as turnovers, 6 for Mandaree and 3 for Trenton. So that's the way it stacks up at halftime, the score. The Trenton Tigers leading the Mandaree Warriors 35-26. We have a halftime guest here as head coach Tom Selsley stops by and visits with us after their victory over the Tioga Pirates last night as the Watford City Wolves defeated the Tioga Pirates last night by a score of 59-46, and we'll visit with Tom Selsley after this 1-minute timeout.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve. Valencia Street, Steve?
Steve. Morris?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I was wondering if the appraisal was received yet.
Mr. Morris, it's 2 in the morning.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I know. I couldn't sleep. Karen and I are so excited. So, what's the deal with the lender? Have they reviewed my loan package yet?
It's 2 on Sunday morning.
You sound just like my architect. He said the exact same thing not 2 minutes ago.
Unlike traditional lenders, eLoan lets you track the status of your loan 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now we can help you get a car loan, too. eLoan, for a car or a home. A better way to get a loan. Call us at 1-888-E-LOAN-22 or visit us at
A lot of credit for Cup, I think, is going to be a winner. And consistency is the name of the game. If you're going to have come away with 3 victories to make it to the state tournament, you got to have some consistent play out of your team. Well, that's a fact. You definitely have to have consistency. Tonight we were kind of up and down a little bit, weren't as consistent as we have been, but our kids got to hold their head up. They worked hard, both teams did, and we'll come out and do the things that we're capable of doing, that we're comfortable doing all year. I look for a good game. Thanks for visiting us with us this afternoon, or this evening rather, after tonight's game, and best of luck throughout the rest of the tournament. Thank you very much. Head coach Tom Selsley of the Watford City Wolves visits with us at halftime tonight, and the score at halftime, the Trenton Tigers lead the Mandaree Warriors by a score of 35-26. We'll be back with the second half of action in 1 minute.
Satisfy your hunger this sports season with Pizza Hut in Williston. Before or after the big game, stop in at Pizza Hut.
Has the parts and service to keep your vehicle on the road. Now is the time to stop in and look over S&S Motors' selection of new Ford cars and pickups. Take a look at the great selection of pre-owned units. S&S Motors in Watford City wishes the best of luck to all Class B Region 8 girls basketball teams, coaches, and fans. When you're in need of a new or used vehicle, go to S&S Motors of Watford City.
Back at the Phil Jackson Fieldhouse, we're at halftime where the Trenton Tigers lead the Mandaree Warriors 35-26. It'll be interesting to see what happens in this second half, as if the tempo will continue. I feel like a sprinter in a track meet trying to keep up with the action, but nonetheless, a good, exciting basketball game, a fun game to watch for the fans who've come out here tonight. A good crowd on hand, good support for both clubs, and Trenton will have the ball to start the third quarter here in this Region 8 basketball tournament. This is Turcotte with it. High post. Ledoux has it go off her hands, picked up by Johnson. Johnson stops, puts up a shot. It's up and good. Terry Johnson opens the scoring in the third quarter, 35-28. A 7-point lead for Trenton. Back come the Tigers. This is Ryder with it. Ryder goes underneath to Ledoux. Dumps it right side for Hoffman. She goes up off the glass for 2. Katie Hoffman continuing her scoring. 37-28, a 9-point lead for Trenton. Back comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it. Gives it to Spotted Horse. Left corner goes to Lucio. Right corner, rather, to Lucio. Out front with it to Phelan. To Spotted Horse. To Lucio. Now they're paying a little more attention inside to Youngbird. Outside with it, Phelan. Trenton opens the third quarter in a 2-3 zone. Pass underneath to Youngbird. And she's going to be called for a travel. Turnover on Mandaree, the first and third quarter with 6:59 to go. Trenton has the ball back in backcourt. Now pressure applied by the Mandaree Warriors. Hoffman gets it across the line. From behind, almost slapped away by Mandaree. Hoffman goes cross-court with it to Slater. Right side, here's Turcotte. A shot. No good. There for the rebound. Pulling away is Lucio for Mandaree. And we start back the other way. 37-28, Trenton with the lead. Mandaree with the basketball. This is Youngbird in the right corner. Gets it to Johnson rather, to Phelan. Left side to Spotted Horse. Back to Phelan, to Johnson. Both teams opening the same way they started the ball game. A steal inside by Slater. Turnover number 2 on Mandaree, and back comes Trenton. Hoffman with it. Goes up ahead to Turcotte. A pass in the middle for Trish Ledoux. She gets the shot up and in. Trish Ledoux with her 6th point. 39-28. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Back comes Mandaree. Here's Phelan underneath the Youngbird again. Her shot up off the glass. Automatic for Sandy Youngbird if she gets down on the low blocks. 39-30, a 9-point lead. Here's a pass down court for Trenton. Ledoux, her shot no good. Hoffman on the rebound. She goes up and good. Katie Hoffman with the bucket. 41-30. Back comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it into the free throw line, taken away by Turcotte. A breakaway, coast to coast, goes Lacey Turcotte. Her shot up and in. Lacey Turcotte got the breakaway, the steal on the breakaway basket. Turnover number 3 on Mandaree. So with 5:20 to go, third quarter, Trenton has opened up a 13-point lead. Here's Youngbird. A shot from the free throw line is up and good. I don't think Sandy Youngbird has missed the shot all night. Trenton back with it. Turcotte up ahead to Hoffman. Cross court back again to Turcotte. She'll put it up from the right side. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Pulled away by Johnson. Johnson in back court. 4:55 to go. 43-32. An 11-point lead for Trenton. This is Phelan in the right corner. Phelan is going to try a three-pointer from there on the front iron. No good. There for the rebound. Ledoux pulls it away. Ledoux up to Hoffman. And a travel called. Turnover number 1 on Trenton. And so Mandaree will get the ball back. Tanya Coomer checks into the lineup now, replacing Trish Ledoux. 4:40 to go, third quarter, 43-32. Trenton with the lead. Also into the ball game, Aaron Ling for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Lacey Turcotte. Aaron Ling for the Trenton Tigers is a 5'7" junior. Tanya Coomer for the Trenton Tigers, a 5'8" junior. Here's a shot left side by Adele Phelan, or check that, Janelle Spotted Horse. Her first basket. 43-34, 9-point lead. Down court with it, Trenton. Coomer, a shot from the right side, no good. There for the rebound. Lucio pulls it away from Mandaree. Clears in back court for Johnson. Left side it goes to Phelan. Back to Johnson, back to Phelan. Phelan will try a two-pointer from the right side, no good. There for the rebound was Spotted Horse. Her shot no good. Johnson pulls away the rebound. Her shot no good. Pulling away the rebound for Trenton was Hoffman. She gets it up to Slater. Slater dumps down underneath for Coomer. Her shot up off the glass. Nice turnaround for Tanya Coomer. She puts it up off the glass. 45-34. Back to an 11-point lead for Trenton. Back comes Mandaree. This is Phelan with it. 2-3 zone for the Trenton Tigers. Phelan left side with it to Spotted Horse. Back to Phelan. Now they back it off, reset it again. Phelan goes left side with it to Spotted Horse. Underneath it goes for Youngbird. Her shot off the glass, up and good. Sandy Youngbird, a terrific player. She has a total of 22 points so far. Quickly down court. Here's a drive, a breakaway bucket for Trenton. Aaron Ling missed the shot, but a whistle and a push foul underneath will be called against Tanya Coomer. She picks up her second personal foul, first team foul on Trenton. And so inbounding in backcourt will be the Mandaree Warriors. 45-36, 3:05 to go in the third quarter. Johnson tries to get a pass in the middle for Sandy Youngbird. A whistle and a hold foul called against the Trenton Tigers. That'll go against Aaron Ling. Her second personal foul, team foul number 2 on Trenton. So Mandaree will inbound it in front court. This is Johnson with it. Gets it right side to Spotted Horse. Back to Johnson. Dump pass underneath for Lucio. She bounces back outside for Johnson. Johnson tries to dish off a pass underneath for Lucio. Goes out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on Mandaree here in the third quarter. So a 2:46 to go in the third quarter. 45-36. Trenton with the lead in the basketball. This is Slater. Up court with it to Rider. Cross court with it to Hoffman. Hoffman backs it out to Ling. High post. It comes to Coomer. Right side for Slater. Slater goes left side with it. Ling. Ling on a drive to the basket. She goes up off the glass. No good. There for the rebound. Hoffman. She positions herself and stuffs it back in. Katie Hoffman with her 14th point. 2:15 to go, third quarter. 47-36. Back to an 11-point lead. Johnson with it for Mandaree to Phelan left side. High post to Lucio. Ball slapped away. Picked up by Ling. Now stolen back by Johnson. In the middle it goes. Johnson, a shot no good, but a whistle and a foul. A foul called against the Trenton Tigers. That'll go against Tanya Coomer. Her third personal foul, team foul number 3 on Trenton. And so to the free throw line for the Mandaree Warriors will be Terry Johnson. She has a total of 2 points so far tonight. She will have 2 shots coming here. Terry Johnson, the 5'4" senior, left-hander. The first shot on the way is no good. She'll have one more. Substitution now for Trenton. Cammie Moran checks into the ball game along with Lacey Turcotte, replacing Stacy Slater and Callie Ryder. Cammie Moran for the Trenton Tigers is a 5'7" junior. 2 minutes ago, third quarter, second shot coming here for Terry Johnson. The senior left-hander, the shot on the way, it's up and good. That makes the score 47-36. Substitution, Johnson will come off. In to replace her is Miranda Phelan for Mandaree. Miranda Phelan is a 5'2" junior. Trenton back with it. Pass up ahead to Turcotte. Turcotte alone from the right side. Puts up a shot. It's up and good. Lacey Turcotte picks up her 17th point. 1:46 to go in the third quarter. Back comes Mandaree. 49-37. Trenton with the lead. Mandaree with the basketball. Lucio in the right corner. Cross court with it to Phelan. Phelan. And that's Adele Phelan now with the ball. Gives it left side. Miranda Phelan. Her shot from the left side on the front iron. No good. Turcotte on the rebound for Trenton. In back court. Quickly down court. Transition up ahead to Ling. Ling on the drive to the basket. Puts up a shot. No good. There for the rebound. Kummer has it. Her shot partially blocked, but a whistle and a foul upcoming against the Mandaree Warriors. That foul will go on Miranda Phelan. Her first personal, first team foul on Mandaree. And so to the free throw line for 2 shots will be Tanya Coomer. Substitution for Trenton. Erin Ling comes out of the ball game, replaced by Stacy Slater. Tanya Coomer to the free throw line. Tonight she has a total of 4 points. She will have 2 shots coming here. First shot on the way, on the back iron, bounces around, drops off. She'll have 1 more. Second shot coming on the way for the 5'8" junior. 49-37, 1:15 to go, third quarter. 1 more shot for Coomer. That's on the way. It's up on the back iron. No good. There for the rebound. Scramble. Hoffman pulls it away. Had it, lost it. Goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Mandaree Warriors in back court. So with 1:11 to go, third quarter, 49-37. A 12-point lead for Trenton. Back comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it. In the middle, high post to Youngberg. Her shot is up and good. Sandy Youngberg hits another bucket. Make it 49-39, a 10-point lead. Down court, Turcotte with the shot, but a whistle and a foul before the shot. On the drive, a block foul called against the Mandaree Warriors. That'll go against Terry Johnson. Her second personal foul, second team foul on Mandaree. So Trenton will inbound it in front court. Coming out of the ball game for Mandaree is Janelle Spotted Horse. Trenton gets the ball inbounds. Underneath it goes to Hoffman. Her shot there rolls around. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Loose ball picked out of there by Johnson for Mandaree. Quickly down court up ahead to Youngberg. Youngberg pulls it out in the right corner. 39 seconds left. Youngberg still on the dribble. Gives to Phelan. That's Adele Phelan to Terry Johnson. High post to Youngberg. Looks underneath. Goes right side with it to Phelan. Adele Phelan. Long pass underneath. Slopped out of bounds by Turcotte. It'll belong to Mandaree in front court with 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 49-39, Trenton with the lead. The winner here goes on to the semifinals. The loser will plan for next year. Inbounding at Lucio. Gets it left side to Johnson. Johnson down to Adele Phelan. Adele dribbles now out front, goes back left side with it to Johnson. Johnson back out to Adele Phelan. To Johnson. She'll set it up between the circles. High poster goes to Youngberg. Ball slapped away from her. Picked up by Trenton. Hoffman up ahead to Turcotte, but a whistle and a push foul in backcourt will be called against the Mandaree Warriors. That'll go against Adele Phelan. Her third personal, third team foul on Mandaree here in the third quarter. So with 5 seconds left to go in the quarter, Trenton on the inbounds pass. Hoffman gets it into Turcotte. 2 seconds left. Slater, right corner, shot at the buzzer, no good, comes off. That's the end of 3 quarters with the score. The Trenton Tigers leading the Mandaree Warriors 49-39. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Turkeys, turkeys, turkeys. Get your free turkeys.
Wait a minute. What's all this gobbling about?
Going on the Taco John.
Taco John's Williston.
As we begin quarter number 4, after 3 quarters, Trenton leads at 49-39. Mandaree will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. This is Johnson with it, goes right side with it to Phelan. Phelan back to Johnson, now on the right side. Dribbles into the paint. Ball stripped from her. Loose ball picked up by Hoffman. Turnover number 7 on Mandaree. Down court quickly with it. This is Turcotte. Turcotte goes cross court. Long pass right side. Too far for Slater to reach. Turnover number 4 on Mandaree. So with 7:38 to go in this ball game, 49-39, and back with it comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it. Goes left side to Phelan. Johnson, high post into Youngbird. She's stripped to the ball again. Every time she gets the ball in the high post, she's triple teamed. Here's Turcotte on a breakaway. Bounces right side to Slater. Slater goes up off the glass. That shot no good. Scramble for the rebound. Pulled out of there by Ledoux. Ledoux in heavy traffic. And a whistle and a foul called. 2 shots coming here for Trish Ledoux. The foul called against Sandy Youngbird. Her second personal, 4th team foul on Mandaree. And to the free throw line will be Trish Ledoux. A total of 6 points tonight for the 5'11 senior. She'll have 2 shots coming here. 7:15 to go in this ball game. 49-39. The first shot on the way by Ledoux is no good. She'll have 1 more coming here. It will be interesting to see the shooting percentage for Sandy Youngbird, as I don't know if she's missed many shots tonight, maybe 1 or 2. Second shot for Ledoux is good, 50-39. Back with it comes Mandaree. Trenton with the lead. This is the Warriors with it. Left side it goes to Phelan. Underneath it goes Lucio. Her shot from there, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Loose ball. Slapped around, out of bounds. Last touched by Mandaree. It'll belong to Trenton in backcourt. 6:59 to go in this ball game. Full court pressure now being applied by the Mandaree Warriors as Trenton gets it inbounds. Rider gets it into Turcotte. Back to Rider. And she was out of bounds. Good call by the official there as Callie Rider a little slow to get inbounds. And it was a quick return pass from Turcotte. And so Mandaree will inbound it. Turnover number 5 on the Tigers. And on the inbounds pass for Mandaree, Turcotte ties up Lucio. And so Trenton will get it right back. Good defense that time by Trenton. As Turcotte with the quick hands tied up Lucio. Here's Slater quickly. Down court with it. Between traffic. Goes left side with it to Turcotte. She's going to try a 3-pointer left side on the front iron. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Jump ball. Phelan and Slater tie it up. Possession arrow belong to Mandaree. So back come the Warriors. 6:42 to go in this ball game. Johnson high post to Youngbird. She's triple team every time she gets the ball. Out front with it to Johnson. Johnson goes left side to Phelan. Her shot from there up and good. Adele Phelan with the 2-point basket. Makes it 50-41. Down court quickly. Here's a pass underneath for Ledoux. Her shot. Or check that for, Trish Ledoux. Her turnaround shot from the left low block is up and good. Trish Ledoux with her 9th point. Back with it comes Mandaree. Johnson, Phelan, and Mandaree decides they want a timeout. Timeout on the court with the score. The Trenton Tigers leading the Mandaree Warriors 52-41. 6:05 to go in this ball game. We'll be back in 1 minute.
You know, credit. American State Bank customers can apply for hometown dollars beginning on November 15th. They will open the program to non-bank customers beginning November 29th until December 3rd or until all funds have been allocated. As Williston's only locally owned bank, they take their role as a community leader very seriously. They look forward to continuing their service to you. American State Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Time back in, 6:05 to go, 4th quarter. 52-41. Trenton with the lead. Mandaree on the inbounds pass. Gets it into Phelan. Phelan back to Johnson. Johnson cross court with it to Lucio. She'll try a 3-pointer right side. In and out. No good. Hoffman on the rebound for Trenton. Quickly down court here. Slater all alone. She goes up off the glass for 2. Nice pass. Hoffman to Slater on a good transition bucket for Trenton. 54-41. Back comes Mandaree. Phelan with it. Out front with it, Johnson. To Phelan. She's going to try one from the left side. Off the iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Last touch by Trenton. It'll be along to the Mandaree Warriors in the front court. Lucio on the inbounds pass. 5:30 to go, 4th quarter. 54-41. Trenton with the lead. Lucio, right corner. Long cross-court pass to Phelan. Out front with it to Johnson. Trenton has kind of made an adjustment on defense. As soon as the Youngbird gets the ball, she has 3 people around her. Here's a kick by Trenton. It'll belong to Mandaree on side court. Out of bounds. 5:14 to go in this ball game. 54-41. Mandaree will try to work it inside the Youngbird. She is a prolific scorer. Here's a shot right side by Mandaree. That was by Phelan. By Phelan, Miranda Phelan. She followed her shot, got her own rebound, and a whistle and a foul. Foul called on the Trenton Tigers, and that will give the ball to Mandaree in front court. The foul was called on Hoffman, her first personal, team foul number 4 on Trenton. And so inbounding it, the Warriors, they get it into Phelan. That's Adele Phelan to Miranda. Here's a pass underneath, stolen by Trenton. Turnover number 4. Up ahead to Slater on a breakaway. Left side, goes off the glass, no good. There for the rebound, Miranda Phelan pulls it away for Mandaree. And now a steal in backcourt again for Trenton. And they get it up ahead to Slater. To Ledoux, right side, pass underneath for Hoffman. Her turnaround shot, up off the glass and good. Katie Hoffman, the size advantage inside, turn around and put it up off the glass, making it 56-41. Back comes Mandaree. Trenton has the lead. This is Lucio with it, right side to Miranda Phelan. Her shot from there, a 2-pointer from the right corner is good. Her first bucket of the ball game. 56-43. A steal down court for Mandaree. Here's a shot by Adele Phelan. Her shot blocked out of bounds. Turnover number 7 on Trenton here in the second half. So with 4:04 to go in the ball game, 56-43. Mandaree with the inbounds pass underneath their own basket. They get it into Phelan. Miranda Phelan to Johnson. To Phelan. Cross court with it to Adele Phelan. Right corner, Lucio. She'll try one from there. It's up and good. Samantha Lucio with the bucket, a 2-pointer from the right corner, 56-45. Another steal for Mandaree, turnover number 8 on Trenton. This is Phelan with it. Hang on to your seats. This one isn't over yet. Here's Youngbird in the middle of the paint, and she's called for a travel. Turnover number 11 on the Mandaree Warriors here in the second half. Timeout called by the Trenton Tigers with the score. 3:38 to go in this ball game. 56-45. Trenton with the lead over Mandaree.
Series air hoe drill at your Borgo dealer, Anderson Equipment in Ross. Borgo, pursuing perfection. You'll find it at Anderson Equipment.
Time back in. Trenton with the inbounds pass in backcourt. 3:38 to go in this ball game. They get it into Hoffman to Ryder. Up ahead to Turcotte. Cross court to Hoffman. Left corner to Slater. She'll try a 3-pointer from there. In and out, no good. There for the rebound. Hoffman had it slapped away from her from behind by Sandy Youngbird. And that will send Katie Hoffman to the free throw line as Sandy Youngbird picks up her 3rd personal foul, 5th team foul on Mandaree. So to the free throw line will be Katie Hoffman. The 5'10 junior tonight has a total of 16 points. She'll have 2 shots coming here. The first one on the way. It's good. She'll have 1 more. 57-45, a 12-point lead for the Trenton Tigers over the Mandaree Warriors. 3:26 to go in this ball game. Hoffman gets set for a second shot. That's on the way. It's up and good. 58-45, a 13-point lead for Trenton. Back comes Mandaree. This is Johnson with it between the circles. High post now to Lucio. Back to Johnson. Left side with it. Miranda Phelan. Her shot no good. Scramble for the rebound. Kummer had it. Tied up by Youngbird. Possession arrow will belong to Trenton. Tanya Coomer is in the ball game now for the Trenton Tigers. They have it in backcourt. There's the Hoffman with it. A whistle and a foul called against Miranda Phelan. That would be her 2nd personal. Team foul number 6 on Mandaree. Substitution, Janelle Spotted Bear getting set to check in the lineup for Mandaree, replacing Miranda Phelan. In backcourt, Trenton has it. They get it into Slater. Up ahead to Hoffman. Cross court with it to Turcotte. Out front with it to Ryder. Right side with it to Slater. Back to Turcotte. Turcotte from the left corner puts up a shot from there. In and out, no good. Coomer on the rebound. Goes cross court with it to Hoffman, but a whistle and a foul before the shot. Upcoming on the Mandaree Warriors. The foul will go on Sandy Youngbird. That will be her 4th personal foul. 17th foul on Mandaree. So to the free throw line will be Tanya Coomer. She will have 1 in the bonus. Tanya Coomer tonight has a total of 4 points. She is 0 of 1 at the free throw, or check it 0 of 3 at the free throw line. Substitution now for Mandaree. Checking into the ball game is Angela Stiffarm for the Mandaree Warriors, replacing Sandy Youngbird. Angela Stiffarm is a 5'8" sophomore. First shot by Coomer, no good. Long rebound comes to Turcotte. Picked up by Slater, but she lost it out of bounds. At last touched by Mandaree. So Trenton will retain the ball in bounds. As in front court, Hoffman will get it in for the Trenton Tigers. Gets it into Slater. Slater to Hoffman. Looks underneath. Cross court with it. Turcotte. Back to Slater. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Here's Coomer. Pass intended in the right corner for Hoffman. She wasn't looking. Goes out of bounds. Turnover number 9 on Trenton. And so back with it come the Mandaree Warriors. 2:40 to go in this ball game. 58-45. A 13-point lead for Trenton. Back come the Warriors. This is Phelan from the left side. Her shot in and out. No good. On the rebound, Johnson. Her shot no good. Therefore the rebound, Stiffarm. Her shot no good. Finally pulled away by Hoffman for Trenton. And in backcourt we have a whistle and a foul. A foul upcoming against Mandaree. That would go against Terry Johnson. Her 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 8 on the Mandaree Warriors. So a 2:22 to go in this ball game. 58-45. Trenton with the 13-point lead. Substitution back in the ball game for Mandaree is Sandy Youngbird, replacing Angela Stiffarm. 2:22 to go in this ball game. 58-45. Trenton with the lead. To the free throw line, Katie Hoffman. Her first shot on the way. Bounced around, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Turcotte for Trenton. It'll belong to Mandaree in front court. Or check that in back court. They bring it across the line. This is Johnson with it. Goes right side with it to Phelan. Back to Johnson. Johnson bounces on a high post. Ball taken away by Trenton. Loose ball. Turcotte has it. Clears it in backcourt for Hoffman. Hoffman now gives it right side to Slater. Slater picks up her dribble. Now here's a steal by Johnson. Terry Johnson on a drive to the basket. Stops. Puts up a shot. No good. Shot comes off to Janelle Spotted Horse. Her shot from the left side is up and good. Janelle Spotted Horse with the rebound in the bucket. 1:44 to go in backcourt. Slater has it. Gets it across the line for Trenton. They lead 58-47. Gets it to Ryder underneath to Hoffman. She goes up off the glass. Her shot no good. But a whistle and a foul upcoming against the Mandaree Warriors. That'll go against Samantha Lucio. Her 4th personal foul. Team foul number 9 on Mandaree. And so to the free throw line will be Katie Hoffman. She was there just a minute ago. And tonight, Katie Hoffman is 2 of 3 at the free throw line. She'll have 1 in the bonus here. The first shot on the way is good. She'll have 1 more. Timeout call by the Mandaree Warriors with 1:35 to go in this ball game. 59-47. Trenton leads it over Mandaree. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This winter, too. Call your electric cooperative for the latest information on their electric heat rate and other incentives that can save you a lot of money.
We put value on the line.
Contact your Touchstone Energy partners, your good friends at Burke Divide Electric and Montrail Williams Electric.
If you are a high school junior or senior, the NDHSAA needs you. As 27,500 students participate in high school athletics annually, we need to develop more registered officials. You may officiate below the junior varsity level with an adult by attending a clinic and a workshop. Officiating is rewarding, and you will meet new friends while gaining an added appreciation for your favorite sport. Learn more by calling the North Dakota High School Activities Association at 701-845-3953. A message by this station and the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Time back in. The free throw by Hoffman was good. Mandaree down court with it at a drive into the paint by Adele Phelan. A whistle and a foul, a hold foul called against the Trenton Tigers as Adele Phelan will go to the free throw line for 2 shots coming here That foul whistled against Trish Ledoux, her first personal, team foul number 5 on the Trenton Tigers. So 1:11 to go in this ball game. Adele Phelan hits the first free throw. This is her first trip to the free throw line, so she 1 of 1. 60-48. Trenton with the lead. Second shot, no good. There for the rebound is Janelle Spotted Horse, and her Janelle Spotted Horse got the rebound and calling the personal foul called against Trish Ledoux. And so Mandaree will inbound it. Second personal on Ledoux. Here's a shot from the right side by Mandaree. They get their own rebound. And Trenton slaps the ball out of bounds. So with 1:03 to go, 60-48. Mandaree will control it in front court. Johnson gets it into Phelan. High post to Lucio. Bounces right side to Johnson. Pass underneath to Lucio. Her shot up off the glass and good. Samantha Lucio, the left-hander. The shot off the glass is good. 60-50. 50 seconds left to go in this one. Slater with a long cross-court pass from Turcotte. Here's a pass underneath for Ledoux. Her shot up off the glass and good. Trish Ledoux hits the bucket. 62-50. A 12-point lead for Trenton. 36 seconds left to go in this ball game. Back comes Mandaree. Johnson with it. Right side to Phelan. Adele Phelan. Her shot from there, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Loose ball on the floor. Last touch by the Mandaree Warriors as it went off the foot of Janelle Spotted Horse, so it'll belong to Trenton in front court. 25 seconds left to go in this one. Ryder on the inbounds pass gets it into Slater. Slater breaks the press, goes down court, up ahead to Ledoux. Her shot from the right side on the back iron, bounces around. No good. There for the rebound is Youngberg for Mandaree. Quickly up court. Loose ball now on the floor, stolen by Trenton. Now stolen right back by Mandaree. Here's Youngberg on the break to the basket. Her shot up on the glass, no good. A first shot all night. I think Youngberg has missed. Here's a shot by Phelan. That's it. It's all over at the buzzer. The Trenton Tigers win this quarterfinal round as they defeat the Mandaree Warriors 62-50. And they will advance on to the semifinals on Monday night. So the Trenton Tigers defeat the Mandaree Warriors 62-50. We'll be back with a game summary in 2 minutes.
William Shatner here. You've heard about Priceline, and you're thinking, there's no way hotels or airlines will agree to my price. Think again.
The hotel said yes to my price.
Wow. Airline tickets at half off.
I'm a price genius.
Saving money on hotel rooms, home mortgages, and airline tickets is what Priceline is all about. Try Priceline.com on the internet or call toll-free 1-800-PRICELINE. I knew it. Saving money at Priceline.com is big, really big.
Hey, you in the dentist chair. Relax. You won't feel a thing. Before the dentist even begins his work, he'll rub a pain reliever on your gums first. Today, you can get the same pain reliever in the same strength that dentists use in maximum strength Anbesol. It starts to relieve toothache pain on contact. You can't get a stronger pain reliever than maximum strength Anbesol without a prescription. So sit back and relax. For dentist strength pain relief, get maximum strength Anbesol. Dentist strong, so the pain is gone. Use as directed.
To help you find just the perfect gifts for the coffee lovers in your life, we at Gifts.com drank gallons and gallons of coffee.
Grind.
Gifts.com. Just the perfect gifts.
Perfect gift.
Perfect gift. You already know that Crosby Tire and Body Shop has a reputation for doing some of the finest body work around. They get requests from towns all over Northwest North Dakota. What you might not know is that Crosby Tire and Body Shop can take care of your car from top to bottom, bumper to bumper. They sell Goodyear tires and do auto service work like complete computerized alignment and balancing on four-wheel drive vehicles, autos, and, of course, light trucks. Crosby Tire and Body Shop, they will take good care of your vehicle from top to bottom.
Back at the Region 8 basketball tournament, the first quarterfinal game tonight between the Trenton Tigers and the Mandaree Warriors belongs to the Trenton Tigers as they defeat Mandaree by a score of 62-50. The scoring summary, first of all, we'll check that real quickly for the Mandaree Warriors. Their leading scorer, a good effort tonight for Sandy Youngberg, as she has a total of 24 points. It didn't seem like I probably counted 1 or 2 shots all night that she missed. An excellent effort tonight for Sandy Youngberg with 24 points. Then also in double figures was Samantha Lucio with 10 points, 7 points for Adele Phelan, 4 points for Janelle Spotted Horse, And 3 points for Terry Johnson off the bench. Miranda Phelan had 2 points for their total of 15. For the Trenton Tigers as they move on into the semifinal round tonight, their leading scorer with 20 points was Katie Hoffman. She had 8 in the first half, 12 in the second. 17 points for Lacey Turcott, as she had 13 in that first half and 4 in the second half. And also in double figures tonight was Trish Ledoux with 11 points. 4 in the first half, 7 in the second. 7 points for Stacy Slater. 2 points for Callie Ryder. Then off the bench for the Trenton Tigers, 4 points for Tanya Coomer and 1 point for Aaron Ling for their total of 62. As far as turnovers in the ball game, Mandaree with a total of 20 turnovers compared to 13 for Trenton. As far as the rebounding is concerned, Trenton with the edge there as they out-rebounded Mandaree 23-21. So the second game coming up here will feature the Trinity Christian Crusaders versus the Partial Braves, and that should be a dandy also. That'll be coming up here momentarily. But the final score on this one, the Trenton Tigers defeat the Mandaree Warriors 62-50. We'll be back with this second quarterfinal game.